And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Tyson Fury. He stands an imposing 6'9" tall with a reach of 85 inches. And facing him, Riddick Bowe, 6'5", 240 pounds with a reach of 81 inches.
You want to get out of the way because when you've got a brawler that's in your face that wants to walk through you like a truck, you've just...
Tyson Fury. He's so big and yet so light on his feet. No one moves around the ring quite like this man. Here comes Riddick Bowe, the Big Daddy, the 1988 Olympic silver medalist, a two-time heavyweight champion, and one of the most intimidating specimens in the division.
They have waited for this fight for so long, Todd. This is ridiculous.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Manchester, England, and standing at 6'9", here is a sensational heavyweight champion of the world, the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury. Fighting out of the blue corner from Brooklyn, New York, here is the Olympic silver medalist and the two-time unified heavyweight champion of the world, introducing Big Daddy Riddick Bowe.
One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
I love this arena. I dream of places like this. I dream of fights like this. I dream of atmospheres like this, but it could only happen here.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. What a punch. He threw a punch and just got countered. He's going to loosen things up here. Let's see how he does with this fancy footwork. They exchange punches. What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
Going to shake out the arms and legs and move around a little bit. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Nice counter shot. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Can't find a home for that jab. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
That punch has been his best weapon all fight. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round. And there's the bell to start the round. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Looks like a little bit of a strategy change here, loosening up the technique. This fighter doesn't just want to win by knockout. They want to do it early so they can get out of here.
Speed generates power. Timing is everything. If you've got speed, you can knock anybody out. You've just got to hit them in the right spot.
Trying to fight like Roy Jones Jr. now, bouncing on the toes. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought. Another scoring shot there.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink, because one big shot and this thing could be over. Nice counter shot. That punch has been hit. The defense failed them. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Beautiful counter shot. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Wow, it's like...
They ring the bell, and here we go. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Looks like a little change of strategy here, trying to loosen up the flow a little bit. Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
He's got a couple of big units here, so I'm expecting power. You're going to have excitement. You're going to have drama, because when these guys slow down, that's when the punches are going to land.
Here he is bouncing on his toes, trying to get some energy. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round. It doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Guys that carry so much power, of course they're going to look for that knockout, because it makes a night a little bit shorter. You don't get paid any extra for overtime.
Nice counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
You know, I've been in fights like that.
And there's the bell to start the round. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Not so rigid anymore with the stance. Looks like they're going to mix up their strategy a little bit here. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Swing and a miss with the hook. Beautiful counter punch. That counter shot lands. So he's going to shake off the cobwebs and bounce around the ring a little bit here. Touching him up again. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. They exchange punches. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until you're sent to the comeback.
And he scores with the counter. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Now going to get a little more loosey-goosey. Let's see how this one feels. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Swing and a miss with that hook.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
That uppercut just missed. Looks like they're going to try and be a little more elusive now. Punch, counter punch. Not so tense anymore, trying to loosen things up. I like it. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Good counter punch. That counter shot lands. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something. They ring the bell, and here we go. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
That counter punch caught him clean. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
This is why I love the little guys. This is exactly why I love them. Look at them, toe to toe, heart for heart. You know, mano a mano. They're letting the shots go.
Gonna try and relax a little bit now. Fight a little differently. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff. So he's going to drop his arms down here. Not sure that's the wisest decision.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
What a massive upset this would be. He's going to go with more footwork now. What do you think of that strategy? Looks like he's going to move around the ring a little bit more. Try some stick and move. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. There's a counter shot. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there.
And there's the bell to start the round. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
At some point, and that changes everything. And down they go. Wow, let's take another look at that.
That's lights out right there.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
We're at the halfway point. There's no doubt who's won this round so far.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do?
Stumbling around in potholes, in serious trouble. It looks like he might not be as hurt as we thought.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Jab does not score. He's dropped the guard now. What do you think of that decision? Ten seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
I love the response, though.
They ring the bell, and here we go. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Oh, and that changes everything, and down they go. And look at that body shot. They couldn't have thrown it any better.
I need to see that again.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again.
Oh, my. That's a game changer. And there it is. The knockdown punch we knew was coming. Let's see that again.
A shot from the gods. Took him out.
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again.
Where was the defense? Why weren't they covering up? Why weren't they more cautious? And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Now they've got to wait.
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Nice counter. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. Well, this fighter has been down twice. They've got to up their game. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't.
And wisely here, they're going to clinch and hold on to stop this offensive onslaught.
Yeah, you got to clinch. What the idea is just to get your opponent to complain to the referee. Get him to complain about the conditions. Get him to just feel uncomfortable. Keep doing unorthodox things. I don't mind that now and again, but don't make a habit of it.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Swing and a miss with the jab. Good right hand. That counter punch caught him clean. And they're down. It looks like this one's going to be over. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So it's onward and upward after another knockout win here.
A knockout victory. That is God. Did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.